want to be burned to ash and scattered on the street with the rest of my family.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center. Back off, kid. Got a gig as a finisher tomorrow. Someone's got to take care of the biters roaming the streets around the bazaar at dawn. Get off me!
Excuse me?
Not you, the bee!
Just calm down. There are a lot of them. But I am prepared.
What's that?
Ointment.
Wow.
You know, she'll die now that she's done.
Be respectful around here. This used to be a holy place.
Did you know that this city nearly burned?
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day. No frigging way I can do it. 5 years of learning and all for nothing.
For some easy
I
money?
just have to get it right this time.
Easy enough.
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
Hey, what's a craftmaster?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent, but he's a real friggin' genius.
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash, but he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
Seriously? Goats get stressed?
Wouldn't you, if someone electrocuted you and then went for your crotch?
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting. You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they could be found in two places. One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the other option?
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which case you'll have to look for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
Looks like you're in luck after all. I have the parts you need on me.
Are you serious? That's just fantastic! Heaven must have sent you.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. Then I see them goddamn UV lights. Hey, back off!
Might have some work for you.
Pilgrim.
Barney said if we lose control of the water, we'll be royally...
Trapped here for good.
Hey, Hangman. How's the neck?
Very funny.
Let me tell you something. If I were you, then I'd have wished for them to end me. Would you rather have needless deaths on your conscience?
I wish you didn't hang the innocent here.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it, Pilgrim? You didn't kill anyone, and you're free. Win-win.
Who is Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
I don't. Tell me.
I wouldn't bother yourself about Barney. He doesn't like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Well, now I definitely want to know more.
Okay. He's Sophie's younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the bazaar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
Someone's been stealing our car. Nobody's doing anything about it. Such a shame.
Bill, how's New Paris holding up? I have a cousin there.
Hey, kid. You know some old world folks recorded audio time capsules when they realized the shit was gonna hit the fan? Gotta look inside buildings to find them.
If I stay out too long, I can get the feeling that there's no one left in the city.
You look familiar here.
Yeah, the guy who almost got hanged.
Why worry? You're standing here, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Look, we had no choice. If you had turned like we thought you were gonna, it would have been a massacre.
A crowd of people against one infected. Odds were in your favor.
Huh. I see you already got a marker. More time you spend here, more you'll understand. Our rules are strict, but that's how we survive.
Sure.
I don't want to marry the first girl I find. She has to have beauty, smarts, and a steady supply of water.
Pilgrim, heard you were the curious type.
Explore streets and building interiors to learn the history of this. Got water for sale? Oh, they have a crystal gallon.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget what all even happened.
Come on, I won't bite.
Every time I smile, and then I see God.
Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money? Listen, Pilgrim. We can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What? Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Bevan says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
I wouldn't call it proof, but he was just trying to rope me into some shady deal.
All I need to know. You're done, Julian.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even sell water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
I keep telling everyone we should be...
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans and... Can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
Hey, you're a pilgrim, aren't you?
That's right. Do you hang people for that, too?
I just wanted to say that I was rooting for you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for standing up for me.
What? But I didn't... Ah, I get it. Sarcasm. Look, it's not that easy to go against the crowd.
Sure.
I know people are scared of pilgrims sometimes, but... Shit. You survived outside the walls. It had to be something.
I guarantee my prices cannot be beat.
the assholes that hijacked our water.
Howdy. It's nice to see a new face.
Hey!
My aunt says viral spit cures pimples. I'd rather not ask how she knows.
You're having problems?
Stay safe out there.
Try planting blueberries.
What about vegetables?
There's not enough nitrogen. You have to improve your soil profile first.
As you say, it all seems simple.
Unfortunately, nothing good comes easy.
Says the guy with a bunch of children, one born right after another. Like your punch's a gumball machine.
Looking at all the dead people,
It says here they're missing.
same difference. They never find them anyway.
Now then why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, they were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great. Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across 2 of them. 2 girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there. Those psychos from the GRE.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
Huh. And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won. The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they will probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
I wonder what the hell is going on in the Central Loop since PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to attack.
Water runs out, we're all gonna be fucked. PK, civilian alike.
Gonna tell you
Watch out
something.
for specials out there.
Just
The
don't get offended.
I don't know what to do.
Spend all your time living your own life.
You know,
Well,
family is family.
Maybe to you. I avoid mine.
At least I have a reason to look for an apartment.
I know one that's unoccupied. There's even a store.
You're so sweet.
Knew this guy in Hellfield who removed his body just to see what would happen.
My wife was a nurse.
Next night,
was still cold.
he turned while
She was
light
among the
was
first
still
to
green.
HV hit us in 24.
Just like that.
I miss her every day. Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. But then I see the goddamn UV lights.
Have you seen a ginger with a mohawk? Bastard stole my last bottle of water.
Years ago, everything would have been simpler. Why did you say that? I worried that myself.
I knew this old couple, Carl and Ellie. Used to live above the antique shop on Horseshoe. They were like 80 years old.
Problem. Cross-lining loopholes.
I'm glad you waited with me.
There's not enough masters.
We citizens have seen it all. Why don't you move along, Pilgrim?
I thought farming would be less complicated.
Who could have
I
known it was
told
going to
myself
rain?
everything I know.
I used to love the rain in my
I have an advanced degree.
Maybe that's why I'm constantly depressed. You're exaggerating. Tomorrow will be better. I hope so.
Haven't seen my kids in months.
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See? He's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Why? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge...
You're saying it has potential.
Potential, yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come around to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
liking the bazaar?
The windmills. Turn them on if you get a chance. They power the UV spots for everyone at night.
Biomarkers. They're like chains. I wish I could break free.
Howdy. It's nice to see a new face.
Isn't this city beautiful, Pilgrim?
A broken home kind of beauty.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Who'd kill Lucas? Someone with size who wanted to send a message. You don't discreetly kill a military leader.
Whoever killed him must have been very strong.
Or there was a group.
So it couldn't have been a coincidence.
Thinking I've never seen someone botch a job so badly in my
If
life.
he was, he didn't
I thought I could trust them. You couldn't have screwed it up more than you did.
My grandfather used to work as a miner in the quarries south of the old town.
You too.
Those tunnels are teeming
What am I
with
gonna tell my
infected
mother
now.
Look who's here. Welcome to the bazaar, Pilgrim.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center. My wife was a nurse when this city was still called Villador. She was among the first to go when THV hit us in 24. People will always complain every day. We're alive, and that's what counts.
You got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for winter.
Hello. Word on the rooftops is that water stocks are almost depleted. Got bad season coming.
I feel like someone sucked all the life out of me.
You can drive that,
gray?
you see,
The whole world is
You know,
gray.
That's
the
first thing I think of
every
morning
when
I wake up.
Aren't you an optimist?
Used to be beautiful.
Farming.
More and more
Unfortunately, nothing good.
blockade of the center.
Just goes to show you, no one is safe. Not if someone could get to Lucas.
Did Lucas have enemies?
He was a PK commander. What do you think? What if the peacekeepers are killing one another? I wonder what the hell is going on. Why not? Anyone... Can piss anyone else off, you know.
Nah, the peacekeepers are too disciplined for that.
You were right.
I took his kids in.
At least,
Did you know the little girl is only 6 years old?
Assholes that hijacked your water.
Never a softie. You think there's something wrong with me? Something wrong with you? Girl, please. Sometimes I miss my father after shooting my
Yes, the military training of a teenage
Been
girl.
11 years since
I
they...
hated it. But it was awesome.
Not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
They surprised me. How was I supposed to know they had shears?
Don't make me laugh.
Thanks.
Easy for you to say.
Nice
You weren't
of
there.
And I regret that very much.
Are
I'd
you
have
trying
killed
to
the
hit on
bastards
me?
on the spot.
Maybe.
Hey, kid.
So, how am I doing?
You know some old world
Not
folks
too bad.
recorded audio time capsules when they realized
I'd love
the
to
ship's
meet up
gonna
with
hit the
you.
You're
fan.
new here.
Tomorrow
Gotta look
works.
inside
You'll
buildings
see.
to find it.
This place is full of secrets.
And just because you got good use of your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. You got great enough.
The best
You know you
of
hit
the
one off.
bazaar is here for you.
Set up the greenhouse yet?
Not yet. Some viral spit cures pinballs. I'm not doing that much better. I'd rather not ask him to know.
He needs to apologize first.
Why don't you come back with your wife tomorrow? We can share a meal.
She's not feeling very social these days.
Come by yourself then. I have some moonshine left.
Sometimes I can't sleep because of the awful sounds the infected outside make.
Why? The whole
Pilgrim.
world is gray.
Heard you were the curious.
Aren't you an optimist?
I gave you money to buy water, and what did you do?
Someone with moon-sized balls
How should I know?
wanted to send a message. You don't discreetly kill a million.
Did you know the little girl
Back
is
off, kid.
only 6 years old?
You have such well-kept hands.
Thanks.
Watch so many movies.
Got a gig as a finisher tomorrow. Someone's got to take care of the biters roaming the streets around the bazaar at dawn.
Bet you wonder where all the guns went, right? Army seized them after a lunatic killed a bunch of people in March 2024. God knows who's got them now.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
Aiden, how's it been, kid? Got a taste for city life yet?
I've been here and there.
You know, the best parties always happen in the center. And that's where we're going. I have a plan for how to get there. I'll tell you everything on the spot. Meet me on the roof near the main metro station.
Hey there. Rehearsing for the big night?
Where did you come from, handsome?
I heard you, singing.
Don't lie to Lola, sweet cheeks. Bet you thought someone was strangling a cat.
Not at all. I...
See this neck? You shouldn't be able to. Usually, it's wrapped in the softest, most rare of mink stoles. Lola was the grand dame of the bazaar. But until reunited with her beloved mink stole, she is unfit to perform. But how will Lola dazzle anyone without her beloved mink stole? Without it, I can't hit the high notes. And you don't see minks scampering about everywhere, do you?
Where is it?
Earlier, a strong gust of wind ripped it from Lola's tender throat and carried it away. I saw it flapping from the scaffolding near the GRE quarantine, at the intersection of Market and Horseshoe. Lola is powerless to retrieve it.
I could.
Would you? Lola could return to the bazaar to entertain, not frighten children like a lurking screamer.
Well, we can't have that.
No, indeed. Thank you, my knight in shining... whatever it is that you're wearing. I shall await you at the bazaar. Hurry, my fans await.
Hakon.
You're a better climber than one crazy girl I used to know. She was something. She even wanted to climb the tallest building in the city, the VNC Tower.
Was she one of your wives?
Almost. Too hot-tempered, even for my tastes.
And what about this passage to the center?
Right. Look, from this roof you can clearly see the Peacekeeper's base.
So the PK run the city?
They sure think they do. That's what they need the uniforms and ranks for. They tattoo them. They're fucking obsessed with hierarchy. But they don't control the city. At least not all of it.
Who controls the rest?
The Colonel. The Renegades. Well, you won't meet them here. For now.
Wait, you brought me here to take a look at the Peacekeepers?
The PK are your ticket to the center. I told you the only way to get there is through the metro tunnels. I'll go inside and draw their attention away from the platform. Then you enter the metro technical station. There's an airlock there. We'll take it together to the central loop.
We can't just ask them to let me through?
No chance. Right now, each new face they see belongs to a suspect in their commander's murder. They know me. I trade with them sometimes. I deliver lamps from the girls, or goods from dark zones. There might be a few infected there. Nothing a pilgrim can handle, though. When you get to the main station, let me know. Now you better get some sleep. You'll head out at night, when there's less infected in the tunnels.
Huh? Hakon, there's a creature I haven't seen before.
What does it look like?
Not a big one. Extremely fast.
Probably a bolter. You can find some interesting stuff on them. But catching one requires serious hunting skills. Now is not the best time for this, Aiden. Head for the tunnels.